Hey there everybody, welcome to Elijah Gaming. Today, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only TBC Season 2. I want to be honest, there's been a few attempts at recording this intro. I want to remain positive. I want to try to remain focused on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I currently have, wrapping them up before doing anything else. I have some good news in the sense I've recently found a Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals. I did not mention this in the Challenge Edition because no way is the Pendulum deck ever going near there. But as I did more research, I found out it was pretty high price to enter, 25 to 30 bucks. It's bi-weekly, and they call itself a competitive tournament, or at least it seems like it from the out-facing way it's, kind of showing off. It looks like it's not a fun locals, it's more of a competitive tournament. But it is technically a bi-weekly locals in essence. Kind of high price, but everyone's guaranteed a prize. It seems interesting, and I still need to contact the store. I need to still go visit the store, check it out, see what's what. But I really want to do that first on my own time, get used to it, and recording anything there, it's going to be a long while because everything I have to record is kind of based in my house. I don't have any equipment that is portable, transportable, and I don't have the money to invest in that. So locals content would be long off, and none of these series right now are even going to remotely touch it. But enough about that. I want to talk about where we're at, because I've decided I've been done. I've been done with this series. 5 cards remain. 2 of them are easily guaranteed to be a gotten card. And I'm going to stop being dumb. Obviously, let's look at these. Brandon in red, the card that keeps avoiding me. Today, we will pull it. If I don't, I'm the unluckiest person and probably will actually cry on camera. 2 evenly matched. I wonder what 2 cards are going to be added to the deck 100% this episode. Karura, Rings of Resin Life. This thing I have a feeling is going to be a bane of my existence. And Vampire Sucker. She's giving me more trouble than I thought she would. But, she's adorable. So, it's very easy to dodge someone as ugly as me when you're this adorable. So guys, today, I can guarantee there will be 3 cards left. If I'm super unlucky, I should say there'll be 3 cards left. But I'm hoping today that 2 or less cards will be what's left that we need to complete this deck. Technically, if everything goes right, we can pick up 4 of these cards and leave 1 remaining. If everything goes wrong, only 3 cards will be left. But if honestly, I think if Brandon Red does dodge me somehow with how many packs I'm sitting over there, I will literally cry. Let's get to the pack opening and find out if I will cry on camera. Alright guys, this is what we're opening today. And no matter what, we're going to get 2 evenly matched out of this structure deck, which means 3 cards will remain. Well, I don't know if we'll fail getting Brandon in red. I had enough. We are just going to open the rest of a whole box. There has to be 1 branded red amongst these packs. And then I had 1 last Ghost from the Past too. And thought, hey, let's give it a shot. So Burst of Destiny is going to wait. Ghost from the Past is going to wait. Let's just get these structure decks opened. Because, you know what? The only thing that matters is evenly matched. Actually, you know what? I'll just pull it out. Let's cut to it right now. There they are, the 2 evenly matched, guys. I did already pull the Ghost from the Past 2 out of the box. So, hey, we are going to really quickly change this into the order of cards I prefer. Let's do this. So, only thing we need, will even remotely make us happy, is Vampire Sucker. Tetsuneko, Bluebeard, Shell Knight, Pendulum Area, Despian Tragedy. Next pack. I mean, pulling her out of the last box would be tough in general. Brandon in red seems more likely out of all those packs. Cyanide Conflict, Domain, Fossil Machine Skull Convoy, Shadow Vampire, and Despot. I mean, if we don't pull a Brandon red out of all of those, that's a little depressing. Vampire Grace, Despian Comedy, Decode Talker Heat Soul, Destiny Tragedy, Vampire Duke. We keep getting links in the middle that aren't the links we want. Last pack, last chance for this episode. Meritech Rampage, Laplacian, Temporal Mercury, and Track Back. No. Well, Nothing hit there. There has to be a bloody Branded in red in here. Let's get to it. If there's not a Branded in red, I am going to cry. We're going to open all this regardless, so it doesn't matter if we get it first pack or not. Flight, cylinders, nope, supernatural danger zone. Maybe I should do the pack trick. You know. Not to mention Burst of Destiny. I think, like, we have everything for the collector's journey. Like, for the commons. So it's like the supers and above are only what matter for this series and for everything else. Disorder, Bird, Gold Knight, Carrier, Bug, Cleric, and Magic Key Fiend. You know, the Magic Key Fiend, the Magic Key stuff looked so cool, and then it just didn't deliver, which is unfortunate. I liked how they looked. Garden, Pitch, Blackout, Disorder, Crosswipe, Assessment, Cascade, Tanola, Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer as a secret. Damn, DPE. Where was that when I was opening Burst of Destiny before? Hey, DPE's a cool pull, though. We take that. It's not any Branded in red, though. I mean, come on. Squad, Pitch, Garden, Crosswipe, Starfall, Assessment, Squire, Branded in High Spirits. We're getting close to the Branded, but that is not. I have ink on my finger from when I was writing something down a minute ago. That is dumb. Oh, pack trick. Stree, Roller, Shroud, Bird, Gold Knight, Carrier, Bug, Cleric, Robina. That is not Branded in red, though. Could you imagine if it actually came down to the last pack? Recoil, Naomi, Landing, Ninja, Carrier, Cylinders, Uni, Rediration, Boral Code Dragon. Interesting. I don't know if we pulled both secrets out of this box or not. I don't know. Beast, Code, Ninja, Trap, Starfall, Suspect. Oh, went right to Denier. There has to be a Branded in red. Oh, please don't. Don't do this to me. I've opened 2 boxes of this and we haven't got one. Mafty, Locking, Naomi, Trap, Kodal, Rebuild Deer, Tracking, Mary, Branded in red. There we go. 3 cards hit. We're just going to keep opening these guys, and whatever we pull now, it's just a fun journey. Landing, Maptle, Guarding, Pitch, Starfall, Carrier, Destiny, Light, and Heavy Interlocking. I mean, the only thing better than, you know, opening the rest of this stuff is if I pulled a Starlight. My first Starlight ever. That'd be cool. Messeline. Quite a few packs left, actually. But hey, we are down to 2 cards. Both in the extra deck, funny enough. Blackout, Disorder, Stree, Roller, Frozen, Tracker, Toucan, Keeper, and Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. All of our high rarity cards have been extra deck stuff. That's cool. That's cool. Bird, Disorder, Serpent, Drive, Carrier, Destiny, Light, Frozen, and Gunkan Uni-class Super Dreadnought. Everybody loves the Sioux ships. They should have made them super overpowered, though, so we could have all had fun with them. Carrier, Tanola, Starfall, Gold Knight, and the Dreaming Town. How many packs left? 6. Okay. Acti, Recoil, Shiro, Squad, Tanola, Starfall, Gold Knight, Deer, and Ultimate Flagship Ursatron. I don't know why they tried to combine those 2 archetypes, but they did. Borg, Orbital, Drytron, Drive, Crosswipe, Assessment, Cascade, Tanola, and Flunderies and the Magnificent Map. Our 3rd Ultra. This wasn't a whole box. We've opened, like, I think, a few packs before, so I don't know how many Ultras or Secrets are left in this. Sunvine Sewing. 3 packs left. Hey, we got Branded in red. Only 1 Branded in red had this whole... Out of 2 boxes, we got 1 in red. That's insane. And Scary Sea. 2 packs left. Is there going to be another secret? Or Starlight? That'd be awesome. First Starlight would would be Chef's Kiss. Okay, Magic Fiend. Last pack, guys. Here we go. All or nothing. Locky, Naomi, Trap, Roller, Cascade, Battle, Tracker, Flight, Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Kind of miscut to the bottom, but 2 secrets, 3 ultras out of this stuff. We got the Brandon in red. What more can you ask for? Let's get to the deck profile. Here is the gold deck list we are trying to build, guys. We've seen it a million times. Here's the deck list we're running for today. The top doesn't change at all. The side deck doesn't change at all, guys. We are just missing a couple cards from the extra. Our main deck and our side deck are done. This series is so close. And I'm not going to go over the cards because we've gone over how many times we needed this and that. But I do want to show you something really sweet. This is what we need. Garura Rings of Resin Life has been reprinted in the tin. Vampire Sucker has probably been a pain in the butt to try to pull, but just 2 cards. And you know what? Garura and the tins, I think I still want to chase it in Power of the Elements because Garura, I don't think there's any better chance to pull in the tins than out of the boxes. Not to mention, for most of the match 1 product or special product, I actually think should be trying to go after Vampire Sucker because our best chance to pull her, I think, is either in the tins, which I don't think are that great, or Ghosts from the Past 2. So it's like, with these 2 left, we can't do much. We can't do much, guys. But, yeah, if we don't see some results after a couple of episodes, I may introduce another rule I have saved just to wrap the series up. But, yeah, guys, just 2 cards left. This is the deck we're running with today. Let's just get to these matches. Win 3 matches. Get it. All right, guys, time for the match. So, want to be straightforward and honest about something. Friendly Duelist will be our only opponent because I can set up a singular night between both the Sealed Only series and burn through all the matches in one setting. And that's instead of waiting around, going on different online simulators and coming across the same 3 or 4 decks. Well, I know we're kind of playing against some of the same decks. It's like, my thing is, I hate coming across Kashtira a million times. It doesn't make the game fun, and it does make me not want to record the episodes, honestly. So, Friendly Duelist up until the finale, I have different plans for the finale, until both series, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only Challenge Edition and this, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only DBC Season 2, enter the final episode. Friendly Duelist will probably be our only opponent. Maybe I'll have the occasional other friend who wants to duel pop up, like Cross Blocks or, someone like that. So at this point, I just want to be honest about that. Friendly Duelist will probably be our only opponent until the final episode. But at least one thing's good. No more bad Exodia. Spoiler alert, if you have not seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only Challenge Edition episode 21, go check it out because Exodia was played. No more bad Exodia, which, I don't mind the easy win, but I also know Friendly Duelist's other 2 decks. He's really sick of the Sword Soul and, which, I guess, spoilers there, the next 2 matches will be against the 2 decks from last week as well, which is Sword Soul and, Sword Soul Tenyi, technically. I keep just calling it Sword Soul, but it is Sword Soul Tenyi. And then Virtual World. And he feels like he keeps misplaying, and he's just not targeting stuff right. And so he wants that redemption against this deck in particular. But also, again, if you haven't seen the Challenge Edition, he's also like, man, how do I keep losing with, again, spoiler, but Virtual World. And he just wants to make it work. But honestly, guys, this series is so close to wrapping up. And so it's one of those things where I think I want to get episodes out as efficiently as possible. And Friendly Duelist gives us access to that. You know, we get that content out as quick as possible. So yeah, after this, we win our first match. Awesome. Bad Exodia done. We'll never see it again. So, my Ash absolutely get called by. Feels great. 100%. The 1-up, it's destroyed. So I go Super Poly hoping he doesn't have any extenders. And, guess who has extenders? Well, sort of. You know, it allows him to get more cards into the grave, but, you know, we really can't do much other than put it to 0. So, you know, that's a big issue. I'm excited. I want to be honest. I know we're in the middle of a match, and I'm ranting about other things, but I'm super excited what's coming up next on this channel for Yugioh after these two sealed only series wrap up. So yeah, we stop him trying to make a big play, but the awesome thing is that we are making plays. You know, the main deck part of it is done. The side deck is done. The extra deck, we're missing 2 cards. But for now, the 2 cards we have in there temporarily are doing as good of a job as possible to, you know, replace them in essence. And so right now, the deck feels really good. And with only 2 cards left, it is one of those things that, you know, I have to say it's almost weird to think we're so close to being done. But yeah, guys, each match we won the first one against Bad Exodia, is a match 1 product. And each one of those match 1 products is another shot at one of our key cards, you know. So, does he have the 3rd Ash? Yeah, he does. Every time I've tried to search, he's had the Ash. Now, if I remember correctly in this match, he said he started with, I think, 2 Ashes. And so, yeah, he did get some really unlucky, cluttered hands. But, well, who would have guessed? But yeah, I mean, getting out there, doing great, doing work and stuff, it's fantastic. He did call by, and he did click. I do want to mention this. He clicked the wrong one. He wanted to get rid of the flower to stop Boulder Rock from coming, and yeah, he misclicked, and he clicked the Banshee, which allows me to get Zombie World. So misclicks are a part of it. I think, you know, because we're filming so many one time, we kind of go quick, and so maybe we do need to slow down. But misplays happen, you know. Either way, got Boulder Rock out. We go in and wrap it up. It's fantastic. See, another Ash. I keep getting ashed in the face. But yes, our final match is against Sword Soul. And with 2 matches won already, we already have 2 match 1 product. It feels fantastic. And I promise you guys, once these matches wrap up, we're just going to have a small outro because there's only really 2 things to talk about. But yeah, they're setting up a board. I get no Boulder Rock. So I go in there and I'm thinking, okay, ashed again. I don't think I've ever been ashed so much in a singular episode compared to this episode. This episode, the amount of ashes just saying, man, guess what card really just ruins your deck? Yes. Yes, it does. But yeah, he keeps going. He does his, he does his thing. He's trying to just disrupt me as much as possible. And it's like, that's fantastic. You know, because if Sword Soul gets going, it can be problematic. Stopping it is very key. Now, I know he doesn't play with this deck a ton. And he said that when he played Sword Soul, he played a pure kind of variant, not the 10E version. And so I wonder if the 10E part is throwing him off a little bit, because I feel like he misuses some of the 10E sometimes. But yeah, we do drop a duel, and it's a right. You know, because when you win your first 2 matches, 2-0, you go into your 3rd match, you think, okay, let's be careful. Yeah, so he books our thing to prevent the negation, which is just fantastic. We Ash to stop that. We're thinking, okay, he has to discard Blackout because he is so just just so doomed. So yeah, I misplay a little, but we burn on the Marin. He goes, and if I remember correctly, I think both of the cards, or he drew. If I remember correctly, he said his first Pot of Desires got banished all of his Sword Soul stuff. If I remember correctly, his other card was the Searcher, the Spell Searcher, and it was dead. That's why he set it. The other card that's set is the Soul Searcher. And so, at that point, he was just like, I'm out of Sword Souls. And I think his 10 cards he just straight up banished were all the other Sword Souls in his deck. I believe, if I remember correctly. Because I think, everything else was just... Yeah, his other card in his hand was another Droll and Lock. So yeah, that game was the one with the Pot of Desires that got rid of all the Sword Soul. I couldn't remember whether it was game 2 or game 3, but yeah, it was that last one. His one Pot of Desires hit the rest of his Sword Soul cards. And I'm just like, that is unfortunate. It happens. It happens. Pot of Desires, I personally hate it, but yeah. And he swings in and his hand is just dead. I think he also gets rid of a lot of his key cards with that second Pot of Desires. I don't like Pot of Desires. Anytime I've played it in any deck, I have horrible luck. The worst luck possible. But, yeah. Ashed for the billionth time, what's new. But honestly, guys, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many times we get ashed because we still pick up all 3 matches. It's pretty sweet to win all 3 matches and get 3 match 1 product for next episode. Well, it's the end of the episode. 2 cards left. Guru Wings Resin Life and Vampire Sucker. I want to be honest, by the time you're seeing this, the tins for 2023 are probably out. I want to tell you, I'm literally recording this outro. I already have a schedule out of what I'm doing. I have a schedule for my releases usually. I don't always show it to you. I'm starting, I think, to let you know what are coming out when. So I have more of a solid deadline and you guys can hold me accountable for things when I don't upload certain things that I promised. But this is going live, I believe, the 9th. No, the 10th. The 9th is the Yugioh Sealed Only Challenge Edition. The 10th is the DBC Season 2. The tins are out. But I've already started recording the next episode. So the tins will not be out. So Garua, next episode, will be opening packs because it would have been recorded. And I'll probably repeat this at the beginning of next episode. But yeah. And Vampire Sucker, I think, realistically for my wallet and the chances of pulling stuff, Vampire Sucker's best chances goes from the past 2 Second Haunting, guys. 2 cards left before the end of this series, the end of this stack, and moving on to new things. I personally cannot wait, and I hope you guys are excited too. We are on the road to 500. Once my current backed up content is fully caught up, we'll be talking about that more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out.